Good morning, day 28. We're at Curly Maple Gap Shelter, Cherry Maple Gap Shelter, and we're at about mile 4. We're heading to Cherry Gap Shelter. It's about 13 plus miles ahead, so it'll be a 17-mile day. Weather's atrocious. You can't, maybe not, I can't see it, but there is snow in those rhododendrons behind me. And when we set off from Irwin, it was 38 degrees and rainy. And it's still rainy. It's supposed to be rainy and snowy today, so we'll have to watch the hypothermia. It's already pretty damp. Here's Starbucks, and there's Nate. This, by the way, is a fantastic shelter. I hope they're as good as this ahead. Talk to you later. About 10:30 in the morning, stop for a snack. It's freezing rain and snow now. You can see the snow cover, but if you look straight ahead, I'll try and zoom in. You can see a beautiful owl. Not great resolution, but there it is. One of the few wildlife sightings we've seen on the AT so far, but it's really nice. Hi guys. Daytime, noontime, day 28, on the way to Cherry Gap Shelter. Probably about 7 miles to go. Mercifully, the heavy rain has let up. It's raining and sleeting, but it's a little bit better. We just have the company of, you can see that, some critters, maybe a coyote, for Starbuck and I, and Nate is behind us. Nate, who we're thinking of calling Paul Bunyan or Bunyan for short as a trail name, is hiking, as he is prone to in terrible conditions, in shorts and just light top. The dude is tough, and hopefully he's not far behind us. Hi guys, we're heading up another bald right now. You can see it. It's windy, it's cold, but it's not pouring rain or a blizzard, so that's good. And we have, the 7 miles to the shelter. We're making good time today. Started early at about 7:30, headed into the trail. I had doubts about whether we should even go today, but in the first couple hours in the pouring cold rain and sleet, my doubts were reinforced. I was chilled to the bone, but I got my hat and my gloves on, and I'm barely very cold. Instead of shaking like a leaf. I don't know, maybe I'm getting tougher, stupider or something, but strangely this is kind of fun. There's Rob way out in the distance, or Starbucks. Talk later. It's pretty, it's starting to brighten up. Still early, day 29. There's a little bit of a light coming through. Hopefully it shows all the branches covered with ice from our little bit of an ice storm last night. A little bit, I don't know, maybe it's a lot of ice storm, but yeah, it's nice out here. A little windy. Probably right around freezing. Probably a good day for hiking. Back into the drifts again. And there was perhaps 1 foot drifts on this last hill. You can see this road here. Looks like there's 1 to 2 foot drifts. So this side of the mountain has more snow, but we're advantaged in that other hikers have come through and at least pushed a path down to make it a little easier for us to get through. So only 5 miles from the shelter. Really looking forward to getting there, a little chilled. How beautiful is this? Went from a mature forest to a younger forest. I think these are spruce trees or fir, laden with snow, but wow, is this not pretty? Just coming along here, close to the top of the mountain, if not already at it. But yeah, no, it doesn't get better than that, than this. And loving being out here. Sorry for the shaky camera. I'm trying to keep moving. But yeah, this is fantastic and so pretty. And one of the things I like about this trail is whoever the folks are maintaining it have plenty of white blazes, which you can't always find elsewhere. Hi everyone, just filmed just a minute ago, but I just popped through a layer of forest and brush and came to this incredible view. I'm not on Roan Mountain, but I'm on a mountain adjacent to it. And look at the sun has burnt off a lot of the clouds, but check this out. You can see the snow in the woods over here, and you see those clouds sitting between the mountains. This is the place you want to be, not down there where it's all dark and wet and cold. But wow, got about 7 miles or so to the top of Roan Mountain. It's going to be hard to climb, but these are the things that inspire me, having these epic views, and what a beautiful country we have. Get out and enjoy it. Hi there. I'm at the summit just before Roan Mountain, so I'm about 2 miles away. And it's just really interesting terrain here. It's very grassy, but well-treed as well. Still see some snow here, but it's been, I just passed through, I guess what I would characterize as a false summit before we get to Roan Mountain. And it's just really quite attractive, and lots of stealth campsites if that's what you'd want to use. But 2 miles to go. I'm heading to the shelter, and the weather has changed so many times today, but right now it's changed for the better. It's pleasant, a little bit cool, but not cold, and for the most part the trail is clear. This seems to change, by the way, every like 5 minutes. I'll go around a corner and be into kicking through snowdrifts, but for the time being it's just a little damp. Looks fantastic. I'll take this anytime. Getting very close to the summit of Roan Mountain in the shelter. It's been an incredibly slushy mess. Like 3 or 4 inches of slush underneath my feet. My feet were already soaked, but just to add to it, I guess. But getting close, getting psyched. Beautiful surroundings here, other than the slush. Well, I made it to the Roan High Mountain Shelter. Actually went by, it's by several tenths of a mile because I missed the cutoff. Looks quite majestic in the pictures. Far less impressive inside. Unfortunately, people have left it a mess. There are wrappers, food tossed everywhere, signs of mice everywhere. Real pity that people couldn't clean up after themselves. This food, I don't know if people thinking they're leaving food for others in there, but you're just feeding the mice. And there's wrappers in every corner, signs of mice everywhere. This could get ugly. Good morning, day 30. This is Nate, aka Bunyan, emerging from our shelter. This is the largest shelter in the AT. It was in the teens last night, inside, pretty miserable. I'll follow you down the road, Bunyan. And we spent a very cold and uncomfortable night there. Our shoes were frozen once again like rocks. We did not anticipate that. Day 30 starts now, and it's gonna warm up. But right now it's absolutely frigid, and it's one of those 20 or 30 minute affairs to get your shoes on. I had to use my camp stove to heat the shoes. Oh boy, can't wait for summer. Hi guys. Navigation is pretty horrible. I don't know what's better, if this was slush. This is just frozen right here, so it's got wipeout written all over it. We're just inching our way through this, and frankly we're trying to go a little faster. We're at over 6,200 feet now. Very cold location. There's a little water flowing between this. I'm trying to get down a lower altitude, but you know, this is frozen and very slippery now. But in a few hours it's supposed to warm up, and this will be all slush. which has its own problems. Oh boy, another hill. At least it's pretty as heck. Look at that. Oh yeah. Okay. Maybe there'll be less mud. It's got to be less mud. How could there be more mud? Doesn't that look beautiful? Oh, what a gem North Carolina is. Okay. No worries. Made it up and over that bald. Fantastic 360-degree views. This is my friend. Far. And they go this way, but let me draw your eye back to, we've just completed several miles, but it doesn't end here. Fantastic view. Follow the little hiking line to the top of that hill, and then good Lord, where we go then. But boy, is North Carolina beautiful. This is God's country. Amazing. Well, at the top of the last bald, I had filmed this beautiful hill, saying that's where we're going next. And we left the bald, myself and a hiker named Far, and we headed straight into the woods, not down the bald, and into, as always, a pile of mud and ice and slush, just enough to get us muddy and soaked, even more soaked. But what do you know? We came out of the woods, and now we're facing this stupendous hike. I hope we go up there. I'm counting on it.